Hello and welcome back to Weydii 252. I'm your host, Jamad Hashi. Thank you for tuning in. And today's news headlines are: President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud lays foundation for major infrastructure projects in Middle Shabelle. The president of Puntland State, Saeed Abdullahi Dani, officially opened the Puntland Government Decentralization Conference. Somalia installs advanced weather monitoring system to enhance civil aviation safety. Somali Minister of Internal Security Abdullahi Sheikh Ismail Fartag has called for an immediate end to the deadly inter-clan clashes in the town of Abu Dwaq. Somalia participated in the second high-level meeting of the Arab Planning Institute in Libya. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre, and Sheikh Aden Mohamed Madhobe send their condolences to Sultan Abdulqadir Haji Mohamud, Vice President of Jubaland. Mogadishu Mayor launches reconstruction of Sobe Road damaged by heavy rains. Iran could resume uranium enrichment within months. Ukraine loses an F-16 pilot and his jet while fighting one of Russia's biggest ever aerial attacks. Good evening and welcome to the news. First tonight, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has officially laid the foundation stone for the modern airport, seaport, and other key infrastructure projects in the Hawaii area of Middle Shabelle region. The launch of this project marks a significant step towards boosting regional development, improving connectivity, and enhancing services delivery in central Somalia. President Hassan Sheikh was accompanied at the groundbreaking ceremony by the president of Hirshabelle, Ali Gudulawe Hussein, along with other senior officials. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre, and the Speaker of the House of the People, Sheikh Aden Mohamed Madhobe, have expressed condolences following the death of Sultan Abdulqadir Haji Mohamud, the second Vice President of Jubaland State. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud paid tributes to the late Sultan, describing him as a respected elder who made significant contribution to peace building, national reconciliation, and the state formation progress in Somalia. Sultan Abdulqadir played a pivotal role in uniting communities and advancing efforts towards national stability, the president said in a statement. He extended heartfelt condolences to the Sultan's family and the people of Jubaland and all Somalis, praying that Allah grant him Jannatul Firdaus and bless his loved ones with peace and strength. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud paid tributes to the late Sultan, describing him as a respected elder who made significant contribution to peace building, national reconciliation, and the state formation progress in Somalia. Sultan Abdulqadir played a pivotal role in uniting communities and advancing efforts towards national stability, the president said in a statement. He extended heartfelt condolences to the Sultan's family and the people of Jubaland and all Somalis, praying that Allah grant him Jannatul Firdaus and bless his loved ones with peace and strength. Sultan Abdulqadir, also known as Abdulqadir Haji Mohamud Lugadere, passed away Saturday at the hospital in Nairobi, where he had been receiving treatment for undisclosed illness in the recent days. His passing marks the loss of a prominent traditional leader and statesman remembered for his deep involvement in the community leadership and his efforts to promote dialogue and unity across Somalia. The president of Puntland State, Saeed Dani, accompanied by the vice president of the state, Ilyas Osman Lugator, officially opened today the Puntland Government Decentralization Conference, which will be held over 2 days at the Presidential Palace in the capital, Garowe. During the conference, participants will share information regarding accomplishments and planned government activities, available opportunities and challenges, and the best way to implement decentralized administration from the local neighborhood level, district level, up to the regional level. It is an accountability-focused meeting aimed to enhancing the efficiency of government services delivered to the public. Somali Minister of Internal Security Abdullahi Sheikh Ismail Fartag has called for an immediate end to the deadly inter-clan clashes in the town of Abudwaq, located in the northern part of Galgaduud region. In a statement released Sunday, Minister Fartag condemned the renewed violence and warned that individuals inciting conflict and fueling tensions will be held accountable under the law. I call on the clerics, traditional elders, and intellectuals of Abudwaq to take stand for peace and work together to resolve the conflict, the minister said. Anyone involved in stirring unrest will be brought to justice. Minister Fartag also instructed Galmudug regional authorities and the local security agencies to collaborate closely to de-escalate tensions and resolve calm to the area. The appeal came after fighting erupted on Saturday in Abudwaq, leaving at least 4 people dead, including both combatants and civilians. Local sources say the clash stemmed over a dispute over the construction of a police station in the town. The government's call for restraint comes amid growing concern about the reoccurrence of clan-based violence in central Somalia, which has historically undermined peace-building efforts in the region. The Somali Civil Aviation Authorities have implemented a state-of-the-art weather monitoring and forecast system, marking a major step towards modernizing aviation infrastructure in the country. The newly installed system is part of the third generation of meteorological satellite technology (MTG) and operates via satellite to provide highly accurate climate data. This advancement significantly enhances flight safety and supports real-time monitoring of weather patterns and climate changes. The modernization aligns Somalia with the leading African nations in adapting advanced meteorological technology. The upgrade system positions the country as a regional leader in aviation safety and climate responsiveness. According to the Director General of Somali Civil Aviation Authority, Ahmed Muallin Hassan, this milestone represents more than just a technological upgrade. It's a strategic achievement for the nation in the climate adaptation, aviation safety, and leadership in modern air navigation services across the continent. The Minister for Planning, Investment and Economic Development of the Federal Government of Somalia, Ahmed Noor Sheikh Mohammed, has arrived in Tripoli to participate in the second annual high-level meeting of the Arab Planning Institute. Upon arrival, the minister received a warm welcome led by the Libyan Minister of Planning, reflecting the spirit of unity and cooperation among Arab nations in the field of planning and economic development. Somalia's participation underscores its commitment to strengthening regional partnership and advance shared development goals. The Minister of Planning expressed its gratitude to the government of Libya for the warm reception and reaffirmed Somalia's dedication to enhancing regional cooperation in planning, investment, and sustainable growth. The Arab Planning Institute serves as a key platform for knowledge exchange and policy coordination among member states, focusing on economic strategies and development framework that support long-term progress across Arab region. The governor of Banaadir region and the mayor of Mogadishu, Dr. Hassan Mohammed Mungab, officially launched the reconstruction of Sobe Road on Saturday, a key route that was severely damaged by recent heavy rains and flooding. Speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony on Saturday, Mayor Mungab emphasized the city's commitment to rebuilding essential infrastructure and restoring public services. We are committed to ensuring the taxes collected from the public are returned in the form of improved services, including free education, enhanced healthcare, and the rehabilitation of critical roads like Sobe and Shaqalaha, he said. Sobe Road, a vital economic artery in Mogadishu, was among the worst hit during the recent storms, which left nearly 10 people dead and caused significant damage to major roads and residential areas. The government had faced mounting public pressure over delays in repairing the road. Mayor Mungab also announced that long-neglected Shaqalaha Road and the several other key routes across the capital will soon undergo similar rehabilitation efforts. The event was attended by deputy governors of the Banaadir Regional Administration, the District Commissioner of Hothon, business leaders, traditional elders, senior officials, and members of the local community, signaling a united push to address the city infrastructure challenges. In other news, Iran could start enriching uranium within months despite recent attacks by the US and Israel on its nuclear sites, according to Rafael Grossi, head of the UN's nuclear watchdog. Speaking to CBS News, Grossi said that although some facilities were damaged, others remain intact. They could have centrifuges running and producing enriched uranium in just a few months or even sooner, he warned. Rafael Grossi also raised alarms about Iran's stockpile of 60% enriched uranium, which is just below weapons grade. If further enriched, it could be enough to move over 9 nuclear bombs. A Ukrainian F-16 pilot, Lieutenant Ustmenko, was killed when his jet crashed during a massive Russian air attack. The Ukrainian military said he tried to avoid crashing into a populated area but did not have time to eject. Lieutenant Ustmenko is the third F-16 pilot Ukraine has lost since they started using the jets last summer. His jet was the fourth F-16 to go down. President Zelensky praised Ustmenko for shooting down 7 targets before dying, calling him a hero. He also said Russia launched 477 drones and 60 missiles overnight, one of its largest attacks so far. That's all for today. We'll be back with more news updates. Until then, stay tuned with Weydii 252. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. It's good night from us.